Let me turn off the Bluetooth. And a good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning. So, the reason I have come on live is because I have begun to encounter the perp activity, which is cars that are not getting out of the way on the fast lane. Like right now, see me, I'm getting out of the way because there's a car that's behind me, right? So I'm gonna let them pass if they want to pass. I already passed the vehicles I wanted to. Now I'm in the slow lane. And what I've just encountered was vehicles that have already passed, and then they refuse to get into the slow lane to let me pass them because I'm clearly behind them and I'm in the fast lane. And I'm trying to pass them, but they won't let me. So that's the other tactic. That's a very common tactic that they will do, and it's to try to frustrate you because, you know, sometimes when you're running a little bit behind, I know it's a person's fault, right? Watch, here we go, syncing up, pulling out, perfect timing. But typically, if you're running late, you're running late. I get it. You know, I understand. But, you know, there's things that we do there's things that we do, such as try to wake up a little earlier, where if you're actually running really, really late, sometimes you have to drive a little quicker, but not too dangerous, you know what I'm saying? While these perps, of course they know when you're running late. Because what will they do? They'll send their people, or not send them, these people are already everywhere driving. Or they're being mind controlled. That's the latest hypothesis that I've been seeing floating around a lot, you know. These people are actually mind controlled, and they're not even being paid, you know what I'm saying? They're just being given suggestive thought inside of their head, and they obey it because they don't know any better. They think it's their own thought, and it's not. Or they get that little idea in their head, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to play games today with somebody. I guess that's just their reasoning, you know what I'm saying? I have no idea what it is when it comes to that aspect, but some of these perps are definitely paid, and they know exactly what the hell they're doing. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. Okay, I'm going to jump to the very far right, guys, because this guy is too. He's smart. He's up ahead. And that's the best way to drive, man, looking up ahead. A lot of people don't drive looking up ahead. They're just looking, you know, 100 feet up ahead or so, and that's it. That's what starts creating all these conflicts in traffic, and people just can't keep the flow going. And or obeying proper laws, like, you know, get out of the fast lane and go in the slow lane if you're not passing anymore. Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, what I've been encountering so far is the cars will not get out of the way. They're in the fast lane and they just stay there. They won't move. But like always, like usual, you know, once you start recording, or in this case, you know, you come on live, the tactics will start to slow down, where they just cease altogether. And that's going to be part of the crazy making, you know what I'm saying? Try to invalidate a actual target. So here I can safely squeeze in now, and check this out. Conveniently, we got a car missing the light. See that? 2 fog lights, 1 headlight. Now I'm going to jump into the fast lane because I already know I'm going to get behind that truck. Just pay attention to the flow. Just pay attention to the flow of traffic. Okay, they're speeding up, as they should. I've already passed. Okay, what the hell's that? He hits the brakes. See that shit? Hits the brakes. What fucking reason is there to hit the brakes? Seriously. And I just took a look at him as a young guy. It was not too young looking, but you know, he was a younger guy, probably in his 20s. Are you fucking serious? There was nobody in front of him. Why would you put your brakes after doing a lane change like that? Seriously. That doesn't make no sense, guys, right? Right? Or am I the only one here that thinks that's a little sketch? Anyways, let's just keep it going. This is my daily commute. About 30 to 35 miles each way. So 70 miles altogether. And I see that there's comments coming in, and I won't be able to check them out, guys. Not while I'm driving this quick. I'll check it out a little later, like as I get into the city. But for now, just hang on with me for the ride. Stay focused to what you see before you. Let me try to zoom in here a little bit. You'll be able to see things a little bit easier with me, I hope. But as you can see here in New Mexico today, very clear sky. Not a single chemtrail in sight just yet. Oh, look at that. They're filming a movie over there. That's actually a defunct casino that got shut down. Got a one headlight gas truck right there. Now you would think semi drivers would definitely be on top of having their lights running at all times, right? But regardless. So, interestingly enough, it's like really clear right now. Really clear. Is that interesting? As soon as I come on live, maybe coming on live is like mosquito repellent for the perps, because as you can see, it is just completely clear in front of me. It is completely clear behind me. It's usually not like this. Like yesterday was a good drive. I didn't encounter a single thing on my way up to work yesterday. The drive was absolutely beautiful. I didn't get a single bit of harassment or rude drivers, bad drivers, nothing like that. And I will be honest, I mean, New Mexico is kind of known for having some pretty shitty drivers. I mean, there's a lot of road rage that goes on out here. A lot of road rage. In fact, last year, I believe there was a little girl, which really sucks. There was a little girl who lost her life to some road rage. It was either last year or 2023. That's just sick. Just really sick. But yeah, watch this. This is crazy. It's like super clear right now. I can't believe this. This is just like the rest of this drive is starting to appear like yesterday now. But the only difference is I've come on live. There's a vehicle with Colorado plates. Typically, people in Colorado don't relocate to New Mexico. And typically, people in Colorado don't come to New Mexico to sightsee or anything, because Colorado's a lot better than New Mexico in so many ways. And most of the vehicles I've encountered with Colorado plates are perps. I ain't gonna say that guy was a perp, but a lot of people with Colorado plates I've encountered play stupid games with me. That's my little take on Colorado. The same thing with Florida. For some reason, there's been a lot of license plates from Florida over here in New Mexico lately, which I find interesting. As well as Tennessee. I've been seeing a lot of Tennessee license plates. I mean, I'm not being harassed or messed with anybody from Tennessee, nor do I know anybody from Tennessee. But that's the other connection I've made. Some TIs that I chat with from particular places, I'll start getting those, a lot of perping me with those license plates. So I've had perps that are perping me with plates from Minnesota. I've had perps with Florida license plates, Louisiana license plates, the Colorado and Texas license plates, and California and Arizona. Those are the predominant license plates that I see in my targeting, or states, should I say, state license plates. And then of course you got your hometown perps, right? Wow, this is just unbelievable. The drive has been completely just absolutely clear, which is interesting to say the least. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, I'm surprised. But the only link I can make here to this is I guess really just basically the fact that I've been coming on live more frequently. It seems to make them stop what they're doing. And I'm basically repeating myself at this point, but I'm just trying to stress myself. It feels like they do this, right? They kind of just cease the tactics, their little games, to do two things, right? To try to be make the target crazy. You know, that's what they call crazy making behavior. And then number two, to invalidate the target, so that whatever he's calling out and showing and what's about to happen and yada yada just is not happening anymore. And it's like, why is it not happening? Okay, so we got this kind of stuff right here. See that right there? What was this? What's this? See that car in the fast lane not going fast, and then this white truck had to do this little maneuver. So it's people like that right there. People like that, I swear, people like that are the ones that cause accidents on the road. Man, if only they could be reevaluated. And I'm not trying to be rude or mean, but some people just have no business behind a wheel. Absolutely none. Typically, you can tell by the car it's going to be all banged up and wrecked, and, you know, the car's trash. The car's just, you know, really trashed because they don't pay attention. Always distracted, and distracted drivers are the most dangerous drivers. Damn, it looks like I'll be hitting the red light. 5, 4. Nope. Perfectly hit it. Nice. Just hit it yellow. Check out this red diesel that just joined onto the road conveniently right here, puffing out some big clouds of smoke. And keep an eye out, guys. I'm going to be posting a video now this morning about a red diesel truck I encountered yesterday, which it was obvious they were a perp. A, they were purposely just making their truck put out big puffs of black smoke, and then B, they started driving into the shoulder to try to cause a rock to hit my newly replaced windshield. It was very obvious. They weren't just driving on the shoulder like that by accident, you know. You don't drive on the shoulder by accident. And then, of course, it was a truck with really big tires. So, of course, a vehicle like that's going to kick up rocks. And I ain't going to lie, I started flipping him off. And what did he do? He looked in his mirror and acted like he was going to do something. So I got on my phone right away. And I acted like I was recording, and guess what? He behaved himself immediately. And then I went to pass him on the slow lane because he wasn't obviously going to move out of the fast lane. And he didn't even try swerving into the slow lane. Why? Because I was recording. I'll show you the proof later this morning, guys. I'll be posting that video. Keep an eye out for it. Nice and green. This is a very popular campus right here, guys. Santa Fe School for the Deaf. It's a really good school too for people who are hard of hearing too. There's a lot of really nice, cool things about Santa Fe. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, it's starting to become gentrified. Too many people from Texas and California are relocating over here to this particular city, and it's driving prices up like crazy. You guys wouldn't believe. The rent is insane. Housing prices are insane. It's ridiculous how this place is now. It used to be good here at one point. Like, shit started getting bad in Santa Fe, New Mexico around, I want to say like around after the last crash, like about 2010, so 2008, so then around 2010, 2012, all the prices started going up because a lot of people started relocating over here. And again, the majority being what? Texans. A lot of Texans over here. And there's a lot of snooty ones. Like another little fact, there's a bunch of the dispensaries here in New Mexico are ran by Texans. Can't make that one up. I got 6:50 on the clock. Okay, so driving a little quick spared me some time. I'll be able to take a peek here now at the comments. But I better start getting a little careful with my phone, because Santa Fe cops do not play. They will jump on giving you a ticket if they see you with the phone in your hand. I'm putting my phone down. Look at that, there's a cop right there. As soon as I mention it. As soon as I mention it, there goes a cop, huh? Oh, barely made this one. Oh man, this is where I usually turn left, but I think that bus is going to take a while to make it. So we'll take the next one. Then we'll check out the comments and see what's going on. Perfect timing, look at that. That bus ain't going to make it for a while, because I doubt he's going to make it in that little squeeze of traffic. Skate park over here to the right. I'm gonna put my phone down here just for a little bit. We've got some employees that are, it looks like they're doing an early morning walk over here outside. I don't want them to think that I'm trying to film them and then get reported for, we got an employee that's recording other employees. Oh, perfect, guys, look at this, the custodian. Perfect timing. I just seen her. She just turned off the lights on her vehicle, and then the other one just walked out of the building. Now here's what I want to point out real quick. I'm gonna back up just a little to get my car better parked. Here's what I'm gonna point out, because it's funny that guy walked out right now as soon as I drove up. Yesterday he was waiting behind the door, and it was obvious he was there waiting, trying to scare, I guess startle me, supposedly. But anyways, let me get to my comments here. Squeeze up to the top. There he is right there. That guy's a weirdo, big time. I tried talking to him, and it's obvious, you know. I mean, you can't talk to anybody when you're a TI. Everybody's fucking compromised. It's a trip. Morning, Joe. Yeah, they will make you run really late. Yeah, yeah. Turn your wheel to the left, and you know what? Okay, that's obviously a perp. We're gonna have some moderators here. Okay, we got a moderator in here now. Turn your... Okay, that's just a joke. What a joke. Let's see, how do I go in this? There we go. I'm taking care of that guy. I'm not so for driving and using live at the same time. Okay. Oh, wow. As you see, my phone is actually, I was just holding on to my steering wheel the whole time. I wasn't even focused on my phone, so it's on you. But I see your smart-ass comments. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get off the live now, because might as well, here at work. Check this out though, look what they got running perfectly. Got the leaf blower down over there, blowing, making all this noise here early in the morning. Coincidence? Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Anyways, y'all have a good day. I'm gonna get down and get situated for my day, and y'all peace out. Take care.